Hello and welcome to Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Thanks for joining in. My name is Austin Okunakwa, an action-packed world of sports. Yes, Nigerians are still smiling because the Flying Eagles made it a fantastic 7 winning the African Youth Championship for a record 7th time in Dakar, Senegal, and then they did it in style. We've been talking so much about this coach Manu Garba's team and the expectations that the country has whenever these lads are playing. They've played good football. They went to Dakar, they saw, they conquered, and they're still fired up. Remember, after that game, you see some of them shouting, future of Nigerian football. That's what we're looking at tonight on the program. The future of Nigerian football doesn't lie in this present under-20 team. We'll talk about that today on the program. Okay, let's leave the Flying Eagles now. Talk about the Dream Team 6, where there is a new worry for Coach Samson Siasia. And of course, you know why. The African qualifiers is hanging on very thin rope right now for the coach and his Dream Team 6 team. Let's see what they're going to do in a fortnight when they play the replay of that one that ended goalless. I live in football now. We'll also take a race with one Nigerian that actually left the country and went to Portugal. We'll be having a race with Francis Obikwelu. He will talk about his career and his new plans for athletics, particularly coming back home to develop upcoming talents. That's the athletics segment. Don't miss it. A legend in the business talking about athletics. He will be joining us tonight on the show. I will also talk about tennis. Yes, it's all about Novak Djokovic. Unbelievable 50th career title for this guy. What a way to do it against Roger Federer at Indian Wells. So much coming out of your action-packed world of sport. Novak Djokovic giving us reasons to talk tennis tonight on the show. Okay, that's the menu. Wherever you are in the world watching us, we want to invite you to be part of this program. And of course, by now, if you're a regular follower of Sports Tonight, you should know our feedback mechanisms. They have not changed. On Twitter, very, very active. You'll see it, verified Twitter handle. It's channels_sports. Do you have questions, comments, suggestions as regards all of these that we'll be talking about tonight on the show? We want to hear from you. Channels_sports, and on Facebook, with channels-sports, action-packed world of sports. And I know somebody is wondering, if I'm on the go, how do I follow the action? You're not far away from it. You can simply download our app, and all our top stories can be found on our website, also channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Just visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. And once you do that, you're part of the action. So that said, let me invite Tunde Koiki, who joins us now on the program, to take a look at all of these that we'll be talking about. Tunde, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Tunde, what got you talking about the weekend?
Wow, where do I want to start from?
There was the Classico. It was a busy weekend.
There was the Tigers men's national basketball team doing brilliantly at far away South Africa. There was also the Northwest Derby between Liverpool and Manchester United. There was also the African Youth Championship final that was decided by probably the goal of the year. There was also tennis as well. There was also Formula One. There was also boxing. If you are really steeped in sports, you tend to focus on everything, not just one particular sport. So for me, the talking points are many. Where do you want to start from?
That's it. I keep saying action-packed world of sports. But since Tunde has mentioned the Flying Eagles, we saw a stunner of a goal from Boubouin Bernard in that game between Nigeria and Senegal, talking about the final of the African Under-20 Championship. It was a cracker of a goal. I said on Twitter that goal can make a blind man see. We'll see highlights from that game and we'll come back. We'll talk about it. Don't go anywhere. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. Stay.
Waiting for more movement. Akinjide. And the cross comes into the penalty area. Great skills, look at that! Oh my good gracious me! What an emphatic goal that was! Well, how to catch your goalkeeper out? That was an astonishing goal. Beautiful skills and beautiful finish. It doesn't get better than that. And Boulbois, who's just come back into the team, look at that, outside of the right boot. Well, that's got to be the goal of the competition. and it comes in the final. Look at the skills. That was just a delight to watch. Incredible. Look at that, he just took the sting off the pass, held it up beautifully, and what a fine finish. Bourbois Bernard, well, you can come back again. If we can see some more goals like that, well, we're in for an absolute treat tonight. Senegal, 1-0 down, Nigeria take the lead. Strike again. Musa with his free kick comes in, it's not bad at all. Oh, the save is fantastic. He came to the rescue, see. It was a close-range effort. It wasn't a blistering, hard shot, but he had to be present. And Nigerian fans are enjoying this, and they're not far away from securing another title. And out of the dugout, Wag hoops the ball upfield, it's desperate. There's the final whistle. Nigeria are the winners of the 19th edition of the Orange African Under-20 Championship. And they scored with a wonder strike from Bourbois Bernard. And that came in the 20th minute. It's their 7th title that they've actually won in this level, and they thoroughly deserve it.
So that's it. The Flying Eagles of Nigeria are the champions of the CAF Under-20 Championship. They're doing it for a record 7th time. Let's get you talking. You heard the commentator said it was a wonder of a goal. I called it a stunner that can make a blind man see. How can you describe that goal by Bourbois Bernard? Want to hear from you on Twitter or channels _sports. Tunde, how can you describe that goal?
To be honest, I'm still feeling the same way I felt when I saw that ball going. It's all I can say is that if as a professional footballer you only score one goal in your career, it has to be something like that.
I just go to rest.
It has to be something. If as a professional that is the only goal you score in your entire career, it has to be something like that. That was a work of art, and it was really, really brilliant. And a lot of people have been talking. You know, if it was someone like Lionel Messi or Zlatan Ibrahimovic or Cristiano who scored that goal, I mean, everybody would have been, the whole world would have been on their knees now worshiping him about how he's some soccer god and everything. But with all due respect to Bernard Bourbois, I hope he enters this for the FIFA Goal of the Year award, because this, in my opinion, will definitely be among the top 10 picks. This is a brilliant. It'll be very hard put to see a goal that will top this. Very hard put. And it's not. Everything about this goal is pure instinct and how do I put it? Instinct and. I don't know.
Because you try to describe,
because the truth was, I think from my first look and the second look and the third look at this, he was trying to flick it on. It wasn't as if he took it, but once he noticed that the flick wasn't going the direction he wanted, he readjusted. And you know, I don't know whether to use the composure, whether to use the words. I'm at a loss for words, but it was truly a work of art. A goal worthy of winning any match, any final. A goal worthy of gracing any stage. It wouldn't be out of a place in a FIFA World Cup final. I can tell you that much. It wouldn't be out of a place in a UEFA Champions League final.
This competition.
I mean, it's absolutely brilliant. And congratulations to the young man. Congratulations to Nigeria. Congratulations to the entire team. Congratulations to Manu Garba and his backroom staff. Yeah. They came, they saw, they conquered. I mean, they are a team that truly continues to inspire a lot of Nigerians. And maybe Nigerian football is not entirely down and out, and maybe Nigerian football does really have a future with these kind of kids.
That's it. That's what I've been waiting to hear today, particularly for pundits like you that keep saying a team should play with a style. Should have a pattern. We've seen a style from this team. They work you, they bring it to the midfield, go back to the wings, make good use of the fullbacks because they have good work rates, run you down, and then they are scoring you. This is indeed a team for the future.
I agree. And Manu Garba is also a coach for the future. But, you know, at Nigeria, you're always in a rush to rush the coach to something high, give him bigger responsibilities, which is understandable.